had a real bad day. So much I want to say. I'll type away and rant until my fingers can't. It's social media meltdowns.
No, stay in your hole like I told you, and I'll call on you when I'm ready. Hey there, I'm Braylon. Welcome to Social Media Meltdowns. You're about to see a bunch of comedians and variety acts performing other people's real social media posts, comments, and reviews from places like Yelp, Twitter, Instagram, and more. I myself had a set of rules that somehow went viral in a Facebook post this week. So I thought I'd call on my boyfriend Esteban to help me read these rules. Esteban, now.
Yes, dear.
This is my boyfriend Esteban.
What's up?
Shut up. Somehow, these rules got leaked on Facebook. I wonder who did it. Okay, hit it, Esteban. Number 1, you are not to have a single girl's phone number.
Don't even think about it.
Number 2, you are not to follow them on any social media like Snapchat, Instagram, or Twitter.
And for those hoes.
You are not to hang out with Keegan.
No Keegan.
Number 4, you are not to go to Honda without me.
What happens at Honda?
Number 5, Mo is not to hang out with us every time we're hanging out.
No more, no more.
This one's important. Number 6, you are not to ask for head.
Put your dick away, put away.
You are not to bring up Tyler, Noah, Devin, or Josh.
Tyler, Noah, Devin, and Josh.
Number 8, I'm allowed to do a phone check whenever I please.
Somebody got trust issues.
Number 9, we are to go on a legit date once every 2 weeks.
Let's go to our garden.
And finally, if I catch you around any other girls, I will kill you.
She really means it. Please help me.
So this is a Facebook rant between 2 women who I know, Lisa and Judy. Both are from Maysville, Kentucky, and Judy's trying to help Lisa find a job. Well, you need to get a job. No, I do not. Well, how are you supposed to pay rent? Well, I have an ex-boyfriend who will do it because he puts in air conditionings for everybody in town. Well, that doesn't even make sense. Well, I don't want to do serving jobs anymore. You're going to have to do serving jobs. You don't have any other kind of things that you're good at. I can do tattoos. We're talking about you trying to get a job. I hope the Lord helps you. I hope the Lord helps you. Why don't you go down to IHOP? I would, but right now I have a sprained ankle and I cannot walk. Well, what in the hell did you get a sprained ankle for? I was trying to jump over somebody's fence because the police were chasing me. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, we're not getting anywhere. I think I'm going to defriend you on Facebook. Well, it's not defriending. It's unfriending. Learn English. I do learn the English. Well, good luck to you, Lisa. Heart emoji, heart shake, prayer hands. Well, good luck to you, Judy. Middle finger emoji. Well, that was uncalled for. This person emoji, confused. Smiley face blowing smoke out of its nose because he's pissed fist like a bull emoji. SMH, SMH, SMH emoji. Thank you.
One day, a kid rapper popped up on my page, and I'm like, you know what? I support the kids. I'm gonna just let me see what the dude, let me see what he rapping about. I got in trouble with Instagram because his mama reported me because I was being honest with the little boy. Here's the thing. I feel like we need to be honest with these kids. That's why they grow up thinking that they can do whatever they want to do. The kid was cool, but his lyrics was whack. Everybody was commenting, oh man, that's fire, man. Oh, that's good. You know what I said? That shit is trash. Then his mama come up on there and everybody started attacking me because they like, oh no, you can't be talking to no little child like that. This is just a child, we need to be supportive. The hell we do? Because he was saying stuff like, he was strapped up out here in these streets. He got money. I'm like, dog, number one, you don't have money. Your mama, you have an allowance. And number two, I would have been like, he would have caught my attention if he would have been realistic with his rap. I'm like, little dude, you 9. You need to be out here rapping about, construction paper and loose and composition notebooks and shit like that. What you talking about, you strapped? If you a kid and you say strapped in your lyrics, I'm assume you mean seatbelts. His mama come on there, talking about my little nugget gonna blow up. I'm like, well, what you need to do, there's levels to this shit. What you need to do is make your little nugget, maybe a Wendy's nugget, and then a Chick-fil-A nugget, because right now, he a McDonald's nugget. Your kid is a stale-ass nugget, ma'am. Well, he dances just like Chris Brown. I was like, I'm like, he don't dance like Chris Brown, and he don't dance like James Brown. I don't know what Brown he dance like, but he don't dance like neither one of them. So then she reported me because I was being honest with her about her son. That little boy, I started scrolling down his little page because, I ain't had nothing else to do because we're quarantined. And he was standing in front of Bethany. I was like, this fake too. This trash too. You know what I'm saying? He 9. Why he not standing in front of a scooter or a Hot Wheel? But the moral of the story is we have to stop saying that just because they're young, we can't tell them the truth. They have to find what they're good at. I do this for these kids because nobody was an advocate for me. Nobody told me that I couldn't sing and I couldn't dance. Now I got videos out here that'll surface soon of me singing and dancing, and I am trash. And that's messed up. Because I didn't have nobody there for me telling me, don't do that. Go out there and find something you're good at, because this ain't it. I just want people to know that we ain't got to lie to these children. Just tell them. If they bring you a drawing, look, mama, look, dada, look what I did. Don't be like, oh, don't do that. Just be like, that trash, son. Go let out.
Reviews and seeing LJ's 5-star rating, I was really looking forward to supporting small business by hiring them for my 350 guest wedding. But sadly, they are not interested in taking my money, and there's lots of it. They must not be in need for new clients, so kudos to them. I've called several times, left messages on their answering service, and sent an email inquiry as instructed by their website. However, no one returns calls or emails. I am mystified. I only hope to become as successful as LJ's Party Supply someday, where I can afford to deny people's money and business. Congratulations on your success.
wipeout TV show had broken bones, manslaughter every minute. Winter Wipeout is produced in Hyland by gay spies and orgiers. What a gays like to see people perishing. Oh, P-E-N-I-S. Come on, sing it with me. I said P-E-N-I-S. One more time. I said P-E-N-I-S. Goes into the anus to rupture intestines. More a man does this, more likely he's to be a fatality or a homicide. Anus licking causes sepsis. Girl, not giving antibiotic within the eye. They perish, perish, perish. So don't go gay, it's not healthy. This crazy lady says, don't go gay, it's not healthy.
Shawn, how you doing? This is Steve Byrne. So I thought for my social media rant, what I would do is read the last 3 tweets that Donald Trump tweeted as Donald Trump and explain why he tweeted those. Okay, so the WHO really blew it. For some reason, funded largely by the United States, yet very China-centric. We will be giving that a good look. Fortunately, I rejected their advice on keeping our borders open to China early on. Why did they give us such a faulty recommendation? I remember writing that. That was in the wee hours. I'd been working with paint fumes all day, and I just bought some Ginsu knives off the Home Shopping Network. And I don't even remember writing that. My next one. Why did the IG, who spent 8 years with the Obama administration, did she report on the failed H1N1 swine flu debacle where 17,000 people died? End quote. Want to talk to the admirals, generals, VP, and others in charge before doing her report. Another fake dossier. And when I put an exclamation point at the end of the sentence, that means I'm passionate about it. It means I'm angry, okay? Now, I remember writing that. I just had eggs. I was digesting eggs, bacon, bagels, pancakes, sausage, and oatmeal. So a lot of carbs, and I think I was digesting, and I could feel the food moving through my lower intestine at the time. So I was a little perturbed. I apologize about that one. Last one. Wisconsin, get out and vote now, all caps, for Justice Daniel Kelly. Protect your Second Amendment. Again, another exclamation point. I remember writing that. I know when I wrote that, and I was completely fine. There was a gun to my head when I tweeted that out, so I had to. That being said, these are Donald Trump's actual tweets read by Donald Trump.
I just wanted to say welcome to the end of the first day of the rest of the end of your life. I hope everything's going well. I know things have been crazy lately, and it's funny. I was just going to come on and join you with some social media meltdown because I was going to go patronize a restaurant right now. I wanted to support some of the restaurants in my area all this week and go to a different one each week and get some takeout. So I make sure that I'm supporting the restaurant and all the people that are working there. So I was going to this new one that's not that far away from me, and I wanted to just come up and just share a little Yelp review on it. You know when some people go to church and they're like, oh, it's communion, and it's like the best time. They hand out that little wafer, and you put the squeezy cheese on it that tastes like bacon. And you're like, oh, bring your sippy cup up because they give you that little shot glass. And like, Jesus died, here's his blood. And you're like, he was 6'2", fill it up. I was there, and then I was like, ooh, I'm hungry, got to get some food. So that was the whole story. So I came in, and so this place, it's an Italian place not too far away from my trailer. I'm not going to give you the name of the place, but it's his name, Clinton A. I wonder what that stands for. And he says, not very good under new management. The staff is slow and honestly dumb. They're dumb. The staff is dumb. Because normally I take an IQ test before I have my, chicken and gravy served to me. So I've been there 3 times now under the new management. Not once have they gotten my order correct. It's just not the same anymore. And this is the 3rd time they messed up. So that guy keeps going back for more punishment. All right. So after this, I'm done. I should note that I was a loyal patron for 7 years. That gives him credibility because otherwise he's going to be like, who the hell are you? But he's been there 7 years, probably every day getting something. And then now all of a sudden 3 times and it's just off the table. Update. So that means he went back. I come back once a year to see if this person that runs it is still there and still terrible. Yep, he's still there and yep, still terrible. He probably is in the bag just pooping in your damn tortilla. Just taking off her pants just like that. And he's like, enjoy. Update 2. Went back again after he said he's not going back anymore. I asked for whole wheat pasta. The waitress comes out with a plate and it's yellow pasta. No way is that whole wheat. It's diabetic, so it matters. She says, yeah, that's whole wheat. I eat for 10 minutes. And the manager comes out and says, I'm sorry, that's not whole wheat. If you looked at it and you said that's yellow pasta, that can't be whole wheat. Maybe you should trust your own damn life experiences and be like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't eat this on account of the fact that when I said it's whole wheat and it's not whole wheat because I should know my pasta because I'm diabetic, so it's actually a health concern for me. I should be the one that actually takes care of my own health. Update 3, he went back again. He almost lost his life to diabetes. He went back again. I watched and something else happened to another table. So nothing to do with them. A lesbian couple was mad and the guy caught an attitude. They are not having it. Okay, so that has nothing to do with you. And lesbians are always going to be a little bit moody if they don't have their power tools that they can't take in with them because certain states so don't bring in your guns and your drill bits. So it's not up to that. It's up to the governance. All right, so some people do. They just get mad over other people thing that has nothing to do with them, and you're just like, settle down, okay? Because you went back 3 times after you told us you weren't going to go anymore because you didn't like them because people were dumb, and you go in there with your IQ test, taking to make sure they're smart, and in this place they're clearly dumb, and they almost killed you because you're diabetes, and you still go back. So I don't know how credible this is going to be. So I'm going to be ordering some pasta from them tonight. I'll let you know if I survive.
Hi, my name is Sheila Ratner. Welcome to Captain Picard's holodeck, otherwise known as my isolation pod. I'll be reading tonight from Nextdoor. If you're not familiar with Nextdoor, it's a neighborhood app that connects people. Sometimes a thread starts with, hey, anybody know a good colorist and stylist in the neighborhood? And ends with, I'm going to burn your fucking house down. Tonight I'll be reading a passage from Nextdoor that caught my eye a few months ago. Hey there! Wondering if anyone has a rake, old or new, that isn't fulfilling its divine mission in life to clean yards, but is simply sitting in a garage. A little bit of a judgment there. If you give it to me, I promise to support its quest towards self-actualization by making it useful in this material world. Namaste. Too much time on your hands. You must be a writer. That's a pretty subjective term. This is far too imaginative for you to be anything else. I've got some ideas. Except maybe a life coach. Bingo. We finally agree on something. Sorry, I had one, but gave it to Trump to use so there won't be any more forest fires. I think your comment is rude. This is not a public platform. It is a neighborhood. Actually, it's a neighborhood app, and it exists in a telephone or a laptop in outer space. It's not a neighborhood. A neighborhood is physical. This is an app. It's just in the outer space. Beyond the fact that the rake was a metaphor to describe the absolute failings of Governor Brown to devise a plan for clearing brush to prevent out-of-control forest fires, instead he looked the other way and actually promoted and then signed legislation. Trump used a metaphoric answer. Asterix. Sorry, the incompetence of politicos at all levels of government in the state really upset me. Could have just put that. That's just one simple sentence. I'm just voting for editing. Here's to editing. Trump wouldn't know a metaphor if it hit him in his head. I wish a metaphor would hit him in his head. I wish anything would hit him in his head. A house cat. I don't care. Something hit him in his head. He even said Finland rakes their forest and there's no fires. The people and his president don't know what he's talking about. That hasn't changed. Trump doesn't have any issues with denying climate change, which contributes to drought that makes forests a tinderbox, nor dumping coal debris in rivers or lifting pesticide bans that cause nerve damage in babies. Want a list? I could go on forever. My sarcastic remark was a metaphor for the stupidity of a rake being the solution of the number one issue of this planet. Oh, and by the way, I might have a rake. Not home now. I'll check when I get home. That's a shift in mood. There's one hanging out on Montana outside pavilions. Looks lonesome. What's with the anthropomorphizing of the rakes here? Are we going to start giving names to brooms now as well? Also, it's outside of the pavilions. Methinks it belongs to the pavilions. Are we just looting grocery stores now for your gardening needs? The real death toll was much higher with those fires. I was running rescue teams, believe me. Oh, we're back to the fires. Hey, what's in the water in Santa Monica? Best question yet on the thread. And finally, from Tiffany, a meek and mild addition. Wait, so does anybody actually have a rake? Which, coincidentally, is the title of my memoir of living in Santa Monica. Does anyone actually have a rake?
Ujambo, karibu, welcome to Safaris. We guarantee you the best exotic African adventure you will ever have. Don't believe me? Let's look at some reviews. The worst web browser you have ever used. Okay, not sure you know exactly what kind of safari we are talking about. Let's look at some reviews on our amazing accommodations. In the middle of the night, around 1 a.m., we heard some noise outside our room. We thought it must be wild animals. Within a few seconds, we heard a big bang on the door, and to our surprise, we see 5 strangers with guns and knives in our room. We shouted for help, but they shot the gun in the air and told us to keep quiet. They took our cash money, mobile phones, credit cards, driving license, and our passports too. It's very important you pay attention to instructions during a safari. If not, you get in trouble. Speaking of instructions, let's look at some wonderful reviews on our tour guides. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. At this point, 3 people out of 7 were crying. Not a word from the guide. This evening, our guide disappeared, never to be seen again. He left us with the chef, who seriously doesn't know how to cook and speaks even less English. I can guarantee you that Safaris is safe. Our driven tours are absolutely phenomenal. The ride down was very, very smelly. As we went to climb the first small hill, the engine failed. We started rolling backwards. Everyone yelled, "Get off! Run!" I grabbed my kids and scrambled up the hill. After this close call, everyone was upset. We decided to go and ask for a refund. The people there acted like it was a weird request. What a weird request. Sounds like you got exactly what you paid for. Adventure. And of course, we guarantee you an adventure of a lifetime, especially when it comes to what you go on safari for. Encounters with wildlife. A group of Russian tourists thought it would be a great idea to feed bananas to the baboons. Bad idea. The monkeys were then desperately jumping around and then showing its huge fangs. One leapt at my mother and began scratching her neck and back, trying to bite the back of her neck. Everyone was screaming. You have to love Russians. Huh? So, next time you want to book a safari, you will never forget. Go with Safaris. Imagine, with all these terrible TripAdvisor reviews, we are still around. Hakuna Matata.
Hey you guys, it's Kourtney. I'm still in recovery from the freak bitch of nature, Kim. And that's, I guess, all I will say about that whore. She thought it would be hilarious if I read some comments. She said I had horrible, totally terrible, crazy, super mean comments on all of my videos. And I said that I would just read them to prove that they weren't as bad as hers, since she is a whore. Here we go. First comment. Whatever she's doing, it's clearly working because she looks like she's the youngest Kardashian sister. I refuse to believe that this woman is 40 years old. Kim was right. These are totally scathing. The least interesting to look at, said Kim. Kourtney is so natural and beautiful. Why is no one mentioning how gentle she is with her face? I wish I could be that patient. Well, you can be that patient. She looks plastic. It's unbelievable how narcissistic one can be. Oh, I thought this was Kim.
I need a Rosetta Stone for whatever you just said to me, okay? Just shh. Oh, okay, we're done. Thank you for watching Social Media Meltdowns. Don't forget to subscribe and like us on YouTube. You can also follow us on Instagram at Social Media Meltdowns. Look below. Hi, there's a Patreon link. Click on that. You can donate, send some money to the artists and producers who work hard to put this show together. Special shout out to SDLGBTN.com and SDPix.com. I'm tired. I need a new boyfriend. You still here? We'll get out of here. Get. Come on now. Get. Go. Get.
I've had a real bad day. So much I want to say. I'll type away and rant until my fingers can't. It's Social Media Meltdowns.